Welcome to Hitman Boxing. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Amir Khan said that he'll fight Kell Brook after Kell Brook fights Errol Spence Jr. I'm getting real sick of seeing Amir Khan in the news. He's been in the news consistently since, December, running his mouth, talking, but taking no action at all. He doesn't want to fight Kell Brook. That's not going to happen. If he was going to fight Kell Brook, this fight would have happened a long time ago. And Amir Khan always tries to big up Kell Brook and bring him down in the same sentence. What's up with that? Like I said, he doesn't want the fight at all. Matter of fact, I think something might be wrong with Amir Khan, to be honest with you. I think he might have some sort of brain damage. When was the last time he held a world title? Like a real world title? Not one of those international belts, not one of those interim belts. What was it? Oh yeah, when he got knocked out by Danny Garcia in 2012, right? That was at 140. He hasn't held a belt at 147. He hasn't even contested for a belt at 147. What was his last impressive victory? Zab Judah? What was that, 2011, 2012? Amir Khan's a joke, man. Seriously. He moved up to welterweight, and I guess he moved up to welterweight, the full welterweight limit in 2014 when he fought Collazo. He did fight Julio Diaz at a catchweight in 2013, but he made the full move in 2014 against Luis Collazo. He had two fights in 2014. It was Collazo, Devin Alexander. Both, I would say, pretty impressive wins, but I mean, it's Collazo and a shot Devin Alexander. Then in 2015, he fought one time, I think. I think he fought one time, and that was against Chris Algieri. And remember what happened to him in that fight? He had some problems with Chris Algieri early on, right? So after that, then he has the bright idea to go ahead and fight Canelo to move up to another weight class that he had never fought at before and fight Canelo when he gets knocked out in the sixth round. Amir Khan is not an elite level fighter. He has an elite level mouth. He runs his mouth a lot, but he never backs anything up. He had an opportunity to fight Danny Garcia. I mean, the WBC said that they were holding that spot down for him. He could have fought Danny Garcia, but instead he chose to fight Canelo. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's the timeline for that. Or he could have negotiated with Kell Brook. Kell Brook didn't have a fight at the time when he went and fought Canelo, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Amir Khan does not want to fight Kell Brook. I don't think he wants to give him that stage. He doesn't want to give him that payday. And I think Kell Brook beats Amir Khan fairly easy. Amir Khan's biggest downside is his glass chin. Whenever he steps up in competition, when he fights an elite level fighter, he gets knocked out. Plain and simple. He fights Kell Brook, he's going to get knocked out again. And he's going to add another loss to his record. So he's running his mouth in the media and makes it seem like he's trying to big up Errol Spence and saying, oh yeah, after you beat Errol Spence, then you can fight me. When you know that's going to be a tough fight for Kell Brook, and you know that Kell Brook runs the risk of losing that fight to Errol Spence. Amir Khan said he'll only fight him if he has a belt. So that can't be Kell Brook's next fight, because the president of the IBF said that Kell Brook has two options. He has to either fight Errol Spence or give up his belt. So he can't fight Amir Khan next. He's got to fight Errol Spence. A lot of people feel like Errol Spence beats Kell Brook. I'm one of those people. So Amir Khan is trying to have these people do his dirty work for him. Because if Kell Brook loses that belt, then there's not going to be a fight. Then he can say, oh, well, Kell Brook lost to Errol Spence. No need for me to fight him. He doesn't even have a belt. When this fight doesn't even need a belt to take place. I'm not interested in this fight, to be honest with you. Like I said, I think Kell Brook beats Amir Khan easily. Easily. Amir Khan's got some pretty good hand speed, but he can never follow a game plan. He can never make adjustments. All that jumping in the pocket, throwing those 6, 7, 8 punch combos. Nah, man, that's just not gonna work. You're gonna get caught with a right hand coming in and try to know that against Kell Brook, man. You're not gonna beat Kell Brook. You're never gonna fight Kell Brook. We should probably just stop discussing this. Everybody at 147, honestly, aside from, I guess I want to say Keith Thurman, is willing to fight people at 147. And Danny Garcia is only fighting Keith Thurman because he's being forced to. He's being forced to fight someone tough, right? The welterweight division, it's an exciting division, man, but I don't have really high hopes for it because these dudes aren't fighting each other. This guy's afraid of this guy. This guy's not getting enough money for this guy. It's all shit, man. So Amir Khan needs to just stop running his mouth to the media because I'm sick of hearing about this dude. Like, you're not about to fight Kell Brook. You're probably not even going to get a chance. Look, okay, so are you going to fight the winner of Danny Garcia, Keith Thurman? It's been said that you want to fight Danny Garcia. What if Keith Thurman wins the fight? You going to fight Keith Thurman? I don't think you're going to fight Keith Thurman. Danny Garcia, you only want to fight Danny Garcia because he's slow. And you think you can capitalize on that with your speed. But what happened the first time? You got knocked out. Like I said, man, Amir Khan's a joke, and I'm just sick of hearing about this dude. You're not fighting Kell Brook in 2017 or beyond. Hitman Boxing. Drop a comment. Let me know what you think. I'm out.